in the cabinet meeting, we talked about the funding, where it can come from, and how we are going to manage uh, how we are going to manage the funding for the additional fuel subsidies. We have enough budget, I think, to last for most of this, not for this year and a little bit beyond. But we still have to find that, we have to find that money if we're going to continue. The libreng sakay, what we have done is we will continue the libreng sakay, but we are going to stop the libreng sakay in MRT 3. We will transfer the libreng sakay to students. Sorry, I think I'm doing this wrong. Libreng sakay continues as is. That continues. But what we are going to do is we are going to do a program for the students, because if they come in, we will fully subsidize first their pamasahe. We'll phase it out because we cannot afford to keep that going. But students will ride for free on LRT2, which is going to the university belt. So yes, so that's what we extended the fuel subsidy, and we moved the subsidy, or the subsidy for riders to the LRT to assist our students who are coming back in September.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Bettina Unite, Manila Bulletin. The question was, is there an immediate directive from the President after the DOH reported more than 7,000 cases of COVID-19 in the past week?
Yes. So far, I think we are still, because if we look at where we started, we still have the capability to handle the new COVID cases. Luckily, when we should not look at the number of COVID cases in the same way as we looked at them in 2020 and 2021, because this is Corona, this is Omicron. This is Omicron. Omicron is very different. It's a little contagious, but it does not hit us hard. In fact, the general experience has been people are down maybe for 2, maybe 3 days. And that's like flu. It's like having flu. So we are getting to that point where we are learning to live with the coronavirus, specifically with the Omicron variant and the other variants that are coming. Because of this, though, the science has come back to us that for the original variants, mga alpha, yung una, 2020, okay na to have the 2 doses. That gives you good immunity. But with Omicron, you apparently need a third dose, which is a booster dose. So we will be encouraging that, especially for younger people, because again, we have to be concerned about their return to school. So that's the general policy. We will reinstitute again the vaccination drive, so that we can at least feel safer when the children go back to school.
We have a last question. Rex Demitio from CNN.
Mr. President, magandang hapon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, let's go to agri, no?
To?
Agriculture.
Yes.
So I understand that your desire is to lower prices of food, right? So are you inclined to approve additional import volumes for rice, chicken, sugar, to bring down prices? And if you have any indicative volume that you're looking at?
It has been used, importation has been used as a price stabilization measure. I don't think that is the primary reason for the importation that we'll do now. As a matter of fact, we are going to try No, I think we will do it in the Department of Agriculture to boost production of rice and corn in the coming 2 quarters, hanggang Pasko until after Christmas. Again, because there are several reasons for that. The reasons because we would prefer not to import. We would prefer to import as little as possible. So we should increase our own production of rice and corn. Corn especially became very important because the feed wheat that we were importing, na-cut off ang supply natin. So we have to substitute it with corn. This season, the corn growers were able to come together and provide sufficient feed for the broiler production. But we still have to increase production of corn to ensure that supply, because there's corn for food and there's corn for feed. So if we are able to increase production sufficiently, then hopefully the importations. We really do not want. It's not really an import substitution measure. It is a strategic food supply measure. But of course, if it's nagkaka-import substitution, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So that's the plan. Ang sa protein side, yun medyo tayo pilit tayo because when it comes to pork, yung ASF talaga natin hindi natin makontrol for various reasons. So we still have to import a lot of the pork products, not necessarily but on the broiler side, for the chicken production, broiler production, we will also still have to import because nagka-problema na naman tayo sa feed. Nagkaka-problema na naman tayo sa food supply nung mga and yung production natin is not sufficient again. And that's why this is really the reason. If you look at it, our production is not sufficient in palay, it's not sufficient in corn, it's not sufficient in livestock, it's not sufficient in fisheries. That is why I made agriculture the highest priority of everything that we are doing. Because you cannot build a strong economy unless you have a foundation of a robust agricultural sector, which assures food supply, even in emergencies. And that's what we're working towards. Yan yung mga long term. Yung mga short term, yung sinasabi ko, increase production for the rest of the year, habulin natin yung last planting for this year. They will mill siguro, they'll harvest soon, they will harvest towards the end of the year, they will mill soon after that. So baka mahabol natin yung food supply problem doon. But still, those are short-term solutions. We need long-term solutions that can double them. We no longer take care of the symptoms, we take care of the disease. And that's what we are trying to do in agri. We have a ways to go. There are elements kasi ng value chain na nandyan eh. Pero they're not part of a process. They exist standalone sila lahat. So diyan ang gusto natin gawin, buuhin natin 'yon. Para may savings yan eh. When you vertically integrate, to use the technical term, when you vertically integrate, ang daming savings all along the line. And that's hopefully gets to the point that we can retail these agricultural products at a good price that's affordable to people.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much. I hope we were able to answer at least some of your questions. Maraming salamat.
kalsada. Kung pakalat-kalat ka, mag-face mask ka, mag-face shield ka, nang hindi ka mahawa. Love your life, stay ka lang muna sa bahay, sumunod ka lang, you'll never die. COVID is a dangerous thing. Pag nahawa ka, kawawa ka, at pamilya mo'y madamay pa. Nobody gets sick with COVID no more. Kung mayroong disiplina kang tinataglay, nobody gets hung with that anymore. At wag nang tumatambay sa kapitbahay.
Sama-sama, tayo ay magkaisa. Maniwala ka, manalangin ka na ito'y matapos na.
Stay ka lang muna sa bahay, sumunod ka lang, you'll never die. COVID is a dangerous thing. Pag nahawa ka, kawawa ka, at pamilya mo'y madamay pa. Nobody gets sick with COVID no more. Kung tayo'y mag-iingat sa ating buhay, nobody gets too much hurt anymore. Wag sanang mga away at wag pasaway. Ingat lang. Whoa. COVID is a dangerous thing.
Pag nahawa ka,
Nahawa ka,
kawawa ka, at pamilya mo,
pamilya mo,
dahil sa'yo,
dahil sa'yo'y nadamay pa. Nobody gets sick with COVID no more. Kung mayroong disiplina kang tinataglay, nobody gets harmed with that anymore. At wag nang tumatambay sa kapitbahay. Sama-samang manalangin lahat. Nobody gets sick with COVID no more. Kung tayo'y mag-ingat sa ating buhay, nobody gets too much hurt anymore.
Okay, I'm back again sa ating pong radio station, ang ating Radyo Guago 99.9 FM. Dito pa rin po sa Greetings, Information, and Sounds together with DJ Sir Thom po. Ayan, pasensya na po, nagkaroon lang po tayo ng broadcast live po sa ating pong Malacanang na kung saan first cabinet meeting po ng ating pong Pangulong Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Ayan. So, yung pong may kirandam kayo po at napukasanting ita pong live session da po rin kakatamo pong medyo na po regarding po king minimal issue kailangan da pong i-clarify da po rin kakatamo pong tao po na po. Ayan. At siyempre po, ayan, okay mo po DJ at I understand, Ma'am kong po. Okay, thank you, Ma'am Susan Ginto Serrano po. Yan, pasensya na kayo po. Kumbaga, I just want to help you out to, to browse so many, naman po, sa ating pong, kung gusto niyo pong makinig sa ating mga, ng live po sa ating radio station. So, may mga link po tayo na nakapost po sa ating on screen para hindi po tayo mahirapan na mapakinggan po ang ating pong mga sinasabi at particular na po ang ating mga requested song o yung mga ating mga pinapatugtog na po. Dahil pong salamat. Ayan, shoutista mo po yan. Hello at happy viewing, happy listening po yan kang Kagawad Romel Kapati. Yan, Thom, dahil pong salamat. Kaya pong pamakiramdam at usual support na po ng Kakatang radio station. At siyempre yan, gigreet ka naman ng Kakang Malago. Yan. Ang pong maganakang mami tita. Ayan, si Claude po, tita, dahil pong salamat. At of course yan, hello po ka rin kaya kayong anak, kaya Kuya Resting, kay Kuya Burs, ayan, Kuya Ryan, kang ating Leia, at siyempre kay ating Jeng, of course. Okay, gagawin ka naman ni Kuya Pogi, yan, all the way from Guam, kang Al Conrad Fernando. And of course to Mr. Al Conrad Fernando Jr., kay Romel Kapati Fernando, kay Romelia Fernando, and of course kay Judy Ann Fernando de la Cruz, Pretty Boy CM, and of course kay Martin de la Cruz. Ayan, salamat kaya kayo. Hello din, of course yan, kang my friend Bing Kapati, kay Tita Baby Bailon, Ating Pines, and of course yan kay Ate Bising, may pagatpanapon po kay Kongan. Okay, the song diva, Jalin Albis Morales, may pagatpanapon kaya kayo, at kang Christina Kasupanan Simon. Ayan. At happy tuning din po yan sa aking pong high school yan. Kaya ka na kang kaklase yan, kaklase ko, I mean, yan, na. Hello yan kay Rad Kiss, kay Richard Simon, and of course kay Algin Monte Carlos, and happy viewing to all of you guys. At siyempre po, yan, I would like to greet and shout this yan sa aking pinakamamahal na Karina Pusong yan. Happy Tuesday afternoon to you, sweet. Dakal salamat! Wait na mo palpitation na kagad no? I'm just kidding yan. Okay yan, I would like to greet also yan din kakatamong kayabi kiniking munisipyo yan, Office of the Mayor, dakal pong salamat and a blessed afternoon po kay Kongan. King kakatamo pong Vice Mayor's Office at SB Office yan, may pagatpanapon po. Karing kakatamo pong kayabi kining HRMO yan, kay Sir June Panganiban Jr., kay Sir Meng Bitog, Ma'am Bex Quiros, Regina Morales, kang Francis Valencia at Ronald Ponyo. Yan, may pagatpanapon po. And of course, yan, sa Peso Department, headed by Miss Elaine Bowell. Yan, good afternoon kay Jeanette Samonte. Okay, kay Ma'am Maricel Calma, Apple Kama. Yan, Karina Pusong. And of course, Kuya Lando at Kuya Enrimo. At of course yan, congratulations sa lahat po ng ating mga gumraduate today. Yan, especially yan kang Kyle Friends sa Diwa Cruz. Ayan, and of course congratulations also to Mr. Ken Rugi Gonzalez. Ayan, at sa lahat po ng ating mga yan nag-level up na mga estudyante. Okay, mga completer yan. Congratulations sa inyong lahat. And of course, sa lahat po ng mga Bats 2022, yan. Congratulations once again to all of you. Ayan, dito pa rin po tayo sa ating radio station ng Radyo Guago 99.9 FM. Ayan. Folk and Country po, eto na.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the 2nd District of Pampanga, Municipality of Guagua. Ito ang tapat at maaasahang radyo. Angat sa serbisyo at para sa publiko. 99.9 Radyo Guagua FM. Radyo Guagua FM. Your full-time community radio.
Alamin ang tamang paraan ng pag-ubo upang mapigilan ang paglaganap ng Coronavirus Disease 2019. Ugaliing magdala ng panyo o tissue. Kung uubo o babahing, takpan ang buong ilong at bibig gamit ang panyo o tissue. Kung walang dalang panyo o tissue, maaaring gamitin ang braso na pantakip. Kung nakararamdam na kailangan umubo o bumahing, agad na dumistansya sa mga tao sa paligid. Huwag dumura kung saan-saan, gumamit ng tissue at itapon sa basurahan. Ugaliin ang paghuhugas ng kamay at paggamit ng alcohol o hand sanitizer upang mamatay ang mikrobyo. Basta't sama-sama at laging handa, kaya natin to! Isang paalala mula sa DOH, PCOO, KBP at ng
Broadcasting from the business capital of the 2nd District of Pampanga, Municipality of Guagua. Ito ang tapat at maaasahang radyo. Angat sa serbisyo at para sa publiko. 99.9 Radyo Guagua FM. Radyo Guagua FM. Your full-time community radio.
Magandang araw. Ako si Abner. Pahingi ng ilang minuto at ikukwento ko sa inyo kung bakit kami nagpabakuna ng pamilya ko laban sa COVID-19. Ako'y may asawa at anak. Tumatayong breadwinner ng pamilya. Nagbebenta ako ng isda sa palengke. Pero dahil sa pandemya, apektado ang aking mga mamimili at matumal ang aking benta. Noong nagkaroon na ng vaccine sa bansa, ayaw namin magpabakuna. Sabi ng mga kakilala namin, marami daw side effects, delikado, hindi pa subok. Hindi na namin alam kung ano ang totoo. Lahat talaga pagdududahan, lahat kakatakutan mo. Hanggang sa may isang araw, yung asawa ng kapitbahay namin, ang sigla-sigla dati, sinugod sa ospital, bumigay ang katawan, namatay dahil sa COVID. Sabi ng doktor, masasalba sana kung nakapagpabakuna. Doon ako natakot. Naisip ko ang asawa ko sa bahay. May mga maliliit akong bata, 2. Kasama ko pa ang nanay kong hindi na makabangon sa kama. Lumalabas ako para maghanap buhay. Paano kung ako pa palang magpapahamak ng mga nasa bahay? May mga bagay talagang ayaw nating pagtiwalaan sa simula. Pero kailangan nating subukan. Malalaman mo na lang ang totoo. Sana lang, hindi pa huli ang lahat. At walang pagsisisi sa dulo. Nagpa-schedule ako. Pumunta ako sa vaccination site at nagtanong, safe ba magpabakuna? Sabi ko. Sabi ng doktor, kapag nagpabakuna ka, magkakaroon ng immune response ang katawan mo para labanan ang SARS-CoV-2 virus. Kung fully vaccinated ka, ma-expose ka man, hindi ganun kalala ang sintomas o pagkakasakit. Mababa ang tsansang isugod ka sa ospital o mamatay. May side effects ito, tama? Para sa iilan, may mild hanggang moderate na side effects ito gaya ng ibang bakuna. Pero ilang araw lang itong nagtatagal. Depende sa immune response mo. Hindi rin dahil sa wala kang naramdamang side effect, hindi na epektibo ang bakuna. Kung meron man, sapat na pahinga at pag-inom ng tubig at gamot lang ang kailangan. Pero gaano ka-effective ang vaccine? Depende ba sa brand? Mas depende yan sa kalusugan at medical history ng nagpapabakuna. Lahat ng klase ng bakuna, tinuturuan ng katawan nating kilalanin at pigilan ang pag-atake ng virus. Dumaan ang mga ito sa maraming clinical trials para siguruhin sila ay ligtas at epektibo bago dumating ang mga ito sa atin. Papaano ang nanay ko? Masela na siya, sabi ko. Mas maiging ikonsulta ang mga may comorbidities o may kasong pangkalusugan sa isang profesional bago magpabakuna. Huminga ako ng malalim at nagpabakuna. Sumenyas ang doktor sa akin, sabay sabing, hindi dahil bakunado ka na, pwede ka nang magpabaya. Kaya doble ingat pa rin. Sumunod lagi sa safety protocols at makinig sa mga kinauukulan. Umuwi ako sa bahay ng mas malakas ang loob. Sabi ko sa aking pamilya, dahil nagpabakuna ako, hindi ako magkakasakit ng malubha at mas hindi ako makakahawa ng kamag-anak, kaibigan, kapitbahay, katrabaho o mga tao sa komunidad. Isipin nyo, mas maraming bakunado, mas babagal ang paglaganap ng COVID-19. Mababawasan ang pagsasara ng mga daanan at pagbabawal na bumiyahe, magbubukas ang merkado, bubuti ang ating kalusugan, aayos ang ating kabuhayan. Nabuhayan sila ng loob at nakumbinsi. Mula noon, mas nakampante kami dahil lahat kami bakunado. Kaya sa huli, gawin natin ang lahat ng ating makakaya para pigilan ang pagkalat ng virus. Magsuot ng mask, maghugas ng kamay, buksan ang mga bintana para sa mas maayos na daloy ng hangin. Sumunod sa physical distancing, umiwas sa mataong lugar, at higit sa lahat, magpabakuna. Umaasa ako at ang aking pamilya na sa isa-isa nating pagpapabakuna, patuloy ang ating kwento ng sama-sama.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the 2nd District of Pampanga, Municipality of Guagua. Ito ang tapat at maaasahang radyo. Angat sa serbisyo at
Okay, I'm back again sa ating radio station, ang Radyo Guagua 99.9 FM. Dito pa rin po sa Greetings, Information, and Sounds. Ayan, by the way, highway anyway, I would like to greet my extended family na always po nakatune po sa ating radio station. Hello po kaya Ron at kaya Jackie Lou Ramos at Ron Laksa. Ayan. Happy viewing po sa inyong lahat. And of course yan kay Dustin, kay Kyla, and of course kay Vincent. Hello din sa aking inaanak na si Kiana Rain, kay kumaring Gina Baldo at kay Arjen Manaloto. Yan, may pagat panapon po kay Hongan. Emperador Boys, yan, good afternoon. Set yun after naning work. Hello, BNP Guagua at yung kakatamo pong BNP Guagua, may pagat panapon po kay Hongan. Karang kaya katamo pong business establishment na always pong makatuning kaya katamong radio station na ning Radyo Guagua. Dakala, salamat po. And of course, sa lahat po ng mga nakikinig sa kanilang mga bahay-bahay, ayan, na matyaga at walang sawa po na sumusuporta sa ating radio station, dakal pong salamat. Ayan, sa lahat po ng ating mga kapatid na Seventh-day Adventist diyan sa may Barangay Natividad Chapter. Yan, may pagat panapon po kay Kongan. Hello kay Tita Nana Rin Correa, kay Tito Sam, kay Jay Bicang, kay Joshua Garcia, kay Lance, kay Renz, and of course, yan, kay Charmaine Utulo. May pagat panapon po pasibay kay Kongan. Hello po kay Tita Gayang, Tito Rolly, ayan, sorry. At James Matienzo, yan, may pa-viewing at happy tuning po kay Kaungan, ayan. At karayaga pong sinuporta po kay Katang Radio Station, dakal pong salamat. And of course, yan, kay po kaliwan, Attorney Cap Claire David Lee, may pagat panapon po. At Dentally Papa Girls ning Barangay Siran, may pagat panapon po. At siyempre kareng kaya katamo pong respective barangay captain na always pong makatune at susuporta po kaya katang radio station na ning Radyo Guagua. Ayan. Pasibay po, ako po yung Sir Thom. Ini po yung kaya kayo pong DJ this afternoon. Kaya pa rin po king greetings, information, and sounds. Okay, it's time to bid goodbye for a while and see you tomorrow sa ating segment portion ng Greetings, Information, and Sounds Radyo Guagua 99.9 FM.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the 2nd District of Pampanga, Municipality of Guagua. Ito ang tapat at maaasahang